Okay, we are at the conference room of the Silver Fox 12-second commute here with Daryl Graham every Tuesday night at 6:30 Pacific Standard Time. That's LA time, West Coast time. He has a conference training, and we're getting ready right now to listen in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the volume up a little bit so you can hear him. Okay, so I'm going to record this and put it on the in the 2x15 forced matrix back in the resource center. For those who do not have a 12-second commute an account there.
Okay, wanted to answer that question. Yeah, just for all those who are interested, the conferences are recorded in the video training section in your 12-second commute system. There is a category called 12SC live recordings or live conference recordings. When you go to that, you'll have access to the training conferences, the audio portion of the training conferences.
There again, if you do not have a 12-second commute account, you're not going to get access to this recording. So, like I say, I'm going to put the...
Okay, it's 9:30, and I'd like to get started right at 9:30. So, let's start off with questions. Does anybody have any questions they need answered regarding 12SC, or regarding using 12SC, or the tools in 12SC, or any aspect of 12SC? Does anybody have any questions on anything along those lines? That I can't answer, Ken. Initially, it worked better going to the registration page, but I also had detailed instructions on that original page, telling people what we were doing and why we were doing what we were doing as far as sending them to the registration page. My guess says you'll probably have better results now sending them directly to the home page, the sales page, versus the registration page, because that little holy cow page really does not give people enough information to sign up, just based on what's on that page now.
What I'm doing now...
Okay, anybody else have any questions that you need addressed, answered, comments, concerns, before I start my blah blah? The autoresponder, are we supposed to load all messages individually? I'm really new to this. You've got a couple of options on that, Ginger. You can use the prospecting system. When you create a prospecting system, well, let me get us logged in. Just give me 1 second here and I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Okay, I went to the my live conference room so everybody can watch what's going on here. We're at 12-second commute their conference, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, 6:30, of course.
The prospecting system is that little button up in the top right that says prospecting system. If you go through the process, the 6 steps of the prospecting system, when you get there you add prospecting system, you'll see there's 6 steps here. When you get to step number 5, it says choose your autoresponder messages. If you scroll down this page, you'll see there's 16 different message series. By clicking on the mailer subject, for example, AR series 1, I can't do it here because it opens the pop-up, but in your back office, for example, if you clicked on where it says AR series 1, it will open up a little window where you can view the messages that'll be added from this particular series. Each of the series has different messages, has anywhere from 5 to 7 messages built in. So, to answer your question, if you use the prospecting system and you choose AR Series 1, I'm just going to guess there's 5 messages in there. All 5 messages will be uploaded into your autoresponder automatically. You can then go into your autoresponder. You can edit those messages however you want. If you're starting from scratch and you're building an autoresponder system utilizing the video training on how to set up the autoresponder, then yes, each message has to be, you've got to create each message individually. There's no way for you to import messages into the autoresponder. So you got kind of 2 options there. One does it automatically, the prospecting system. One, you have to manually add each message individually. No, Ginger, that's what we're here for. Always questions. Questions first, my blah blah second. Anybody's blah blah second. Anybody else have any? That's a good question. Anybody else have any questions related to utilizing 12-second commute? Let me just have, if anybody, this is not to pick on anybody, is there anybody in here who has not done their quick setup? Just put in an N and hit enter if you have not done the quick setup. Where do you go to find the messages that you have created? Where do you go to find the messages that you've created? When you go to your autoresponder, when you get into your autoresponder, you'll see the category My Autoresponders. If you click on the View Edit Autoresponders, that's going to bring up your list that you have. So in that drop down, you would select one of those lists, and then you would say Go. And that's going to show you all the messages that are in that particular account. Let me see if I have any in here or not. Okay, so what you're looking at now where it says View Edit Autoresponder Messages, those are the subject lines. When you click on the subject lines, and again, I can't show you that part, it opens up a new window, but when you click on the subject line, it will take you to the actual autoresponder editor where you can edit the text message or HTML message or both. So that's how you find the messages that you've created, and that's how you edit the messages that you've created, Robert. Okay, well, I'm glad to see that everybody's done their quick setup. The reason I asked that is this. Remember, there's a lot of web pages out there. Just doing the quick setup, even if you don't promote those pages, just doing them, that gives you 11 additional pages that are floating around out there on the internet that can potentially be found by the search engine. Somebody could see one of those pages that's interested in online marketing, click on the link, sign up under 12SC with you, either upgrade or put somebody in your autoresponder. So at the very least, pass this information along so everybody in your downline, do the quick setup. It'll take you less than 40 seconds. Even if you don't promote them, get it done. Make sure you have that part of the system set up. Okay, I'm not seeing any other questions, so let me tell you what we're going to be doing here. The co-op, oh wait, I have a lot of members in the Silver Fox Beef Factory who use Aweber, and they want to know how 12SC is better than or different than what 12SC offers. I'm guessing you're saying how Aweber is different or better than what 12SC offers.
Yeah, that's right.
Aweber's a great autoresponder. I never knock a qualified competitor. Autoresponder to autoresponder, they're a better autoresponder, but not much better. The reason I say they're a better autoresponder is because that's all they are. They're only an autoresponder. They focus 100% of their attention on the autoresponder, and they charge quite a bit of money for that. People pay $20 plus per month to have Aweber. The autoresponder people get in 12XE doesn't have as many bells and whistles as Aweber's, but Aweber can't touch what we offer as far as the quick setup, the simplicity of the setup, the capture pages, the ad tracker, the contact manager, the affiliate area, the rotator, the training videos, the ebook resource center, the program builder, the prospecting system. doesn't come close. It doesn't have any of those other features and services. In addition, our price is a lot more affordable for people just starting out who need to get into online marketing, and even those people who have been online for 5 or 10 years, it makes a huge difference for what we offer compared to what they offer. What AWeber has going for them, the same thing that GetResponse and that other place have going for them, is they've been around as autoresponders, specifically autoresponders, thanks, buddy, specifically autoresponders for anywhere from 12 to 15 years. So a lot of these big, larger programs are tied in to GetResponse and AWeber. They use those autoresponders and tell their clients to use AWeber and GetResponse, which means they make money, and AWeber and GetResponse have built special codes for a lot of these programs. Traffic Wave, yeah, that's the bad place. I just have nothing good to say about that place. So that's my personal opinion. So they're all tied into the program, and that's fine. That's good, solid business on the part of those autoresponders. And if somebody just wants an autoresponder, that's great. But what's going to happen, I've got a lot of people who have AWeber accounts and use us for their capture pages because AWeber doesn't supply that part of the service that we have. They use us for their ad tracker. And that's fine. You know, one of the things when you're tied into an autoresponder, you're kind of set with it because none of those are going to allow you to import leads. So the thing that we have that they don't is we're all-inclusive, we're affordable, and we're here to help people. And that's the bottom line. We're out for the masses. We're not out just to help a few individual select people and suck their money month after month after month after month. Well, I won't say suck their money because they're good businesses, basically speaking. So I hope that answers your question, Harvey. That is it in a nutshell. We're all inclusive. We have a lot more features, services, and much better training and extremely easier setup than any of those other places. And I'll be honest with you, I set up an AWeber account one time. I couldn't figure that thing out. I'm not a whiz, as you know. I'm not an HTML person, but I could not figure out how to set up AWeber. Even my programmers couldn't figure it out. And we didn't spend a lot of time with it, but that's one of the reasons why we built the prospecting system, and that's why we built the quick setup, is for simplicity. That's what separates us from everybody else out there, basically speaking. All right, anybody else got any questions, issues, comments, concerns? Last chance. Going to talk about the co-op next. I want to get all the questions out of the way so I can start my blah blah on what I'm doing, what we're doing on the co-op part. Yeah, Ken, next week I'll start over again. Okay, let's get started on the co-op. Co-op's taken off a lot more than I thought it would, which is good and bad at the same time. It's good that we have so much interest in the co-op. It's bad in that I really hadn't planned on having to... It's a lot of work managing a co-op when you're doing it individually and manually the way we're doing. So here's what we're going to do. For one of the other companies, I built it's actually the original quick setup. What we're doing is we're going to automate the entire process of the co-op. So we're building some pages. Let me show you what one of the pages. Give me 1 second. Let me find my link. Give me 1 second.
Now they have an advertising co-op. It's very inexpensive. In fact,
we're going to build some special sales pages. This will be similar to the Holy Cow page, but different. In other words, there'll be special pages to sell 12-second commute. The way the system will work, it'll be similar to the quick setup with a different name. Let's just call it Quick Setup B. people will come in, they'll do this secondary 12SB quick setup. It will be specific sales pages. It'll all work the same. In other words, when you go to this new section, it's going to ask you the same thing. Put in your name, put in your phone number, put in your email address. You hit submit. The system is going to generate these special sales pages. Now, these are more like capture pages, the quick setup. These pages that I'm talking about, let me show you one here. Give me 1 second. These would be more like sales pages, specifically for 12-second commute. All of the text and stuff is going to all change on this, but this is a sample of what we're doing. So you'll do the quick setup. From there, you'll go to what's called the auto advertising. The auto advertising will give you a list of the links that you just set up. You'll choose one of the links that you want to promote. You pay your $10. It automatically goes into the rotator. We then can create a master rotator. Your link will be in there for 30 days, which is the length of time that your $10 covers. At the end of that 30 days, you can pay another $10 or you can choose not to. The objective here is to help people that want to get involved in 12-second commute with an easy way for them to have their pages set up, start their advertising while they're using the system. So I'm hoping to have this all in place by the end of this week. For those of you who have not paid Kent, you can hold off and you'll just be able to pay directly through the system. So what this is going to do, now I have decided on the bring a friend, and I am going to do that. It's going to be a bring a friend on the annual account. So people that come in, they pay for the annual account, the $72, they can bring a friend for free for the duration of their account. They can sell them that account, they can give them that account, that's entirely up to them. Their friend will come in and do the auto advertising. This is one of the reasons that we're doing this. Because the more advertising dollars we have, the more advertising we can do, the more we can get 12SB seen, and the more that benefits everybody. There'll be 2 or 3 different pages for people to choose from for the auto advertising. They can only promote one at a time. This is not like the ICANN. This is specifically and only for 12-second commute. No other links will be able to be added. You will be able to advertise these links on your own if you so desire. You will have access to the links, so you don't have to join the co-op. You'll be able to do your co-op link setup or whatever we call it, and have access to these links and promote these links if you so desire. All of this is so the friend button must pay. I can't make them pay. That's the way we're going to word it on the page. Is that your friend comes in and pays. And the other thing I was going to say, when I talked about this last week, I said I was going to put their friend under the sponsor. I can't do that. It has to go under the person that brings them in. They do not get it free. They don't get the advertising free. No, they get the account free. Unless let's say that I come in, I buy my annual account. Allison's my friend. I say, hey, Allison, I'm going to give you this account. Instead of you paying the $72, let's just split the cost. You pay me $36. So you each pay $36. The auto advertising, everybody has to pay for. That can't be free for anybody. So that's the way that system is going to work. The objective here is if we get, and the other part of this is with the auto advertising, when people come in, based on very ultra-conservative projections, they will be profitable. They'll actually make a $47 profit within about 4 months. After that time, they can no longer use the auto advertising until the next year. The reason I'm doing this is so that we can ensure we can bring in the people for everybody. In other words, the problem comes if you have 5,000 people in a rotator, even though you've got a lot of money to spend on advertising, you've got a lot of people you're promoting for. So I'm not going to continue promoting for every single member that comes in. We can't do that. They'll have access to the discounted advertising in their back office. within that 4 months that it'll take us to get them profitable, they'll have access, they'll learn about advertising, and like Jim said, it takes too long to rotate when you got that many things. So we're going to limit the number of rotators in here. People, you get 4 months, is the most you can stay in the auto advertising, and then you have to leave the auto advertising service. And that is fair for everybody. Because again, in order to help the masses, it doesn't do us any good. Let's say Jim comes in, and I've had this in the past when I've tried these things. Jim might come in and want to put in $400 for advertising his links. And he just blasts away, and he gets the majority of the hits and the sales. That's great for Jim, but poor little Daryl comes in here, and he's only got $10 a month to spend. He only gets, a 40th of Jim. Now, in the free enterprise world, that's fair. When you're trying to help the masses, it's not fair. So that's why we're going to limit people in what they can do with the auto advertising. We want them to get profitable. We want them, while we're building their system and building their downline, getting some money to them, they take the opportunity to learn the system, to learn how to use the autoresponder, to get out there and promote, get into the training, join the Skype chat, ask questions, come to the conference, learn how to track ads, learn where the videos are. All these things that people need to start doing gives them the opportunity to do it. Then after the 4 months, okay, they've got 4 months of training under their belt, they go out there, they promote, they continue building their 12SC account or whatever business they want to get involved with, and they can they have a much better opportunity to succeed online. Okay, Allison. Yeah, you're not a senior, buddy. Here's the thing, Allison. Again, the auto advertising co-op, we cannot promote for tens of thousands of people. It's just, I keep running numbers, and Kent and I have been talking a lot about this, and it really bothered me over the weekend. It's like, that's the part that was missing, so that's what we came up with. People can stay in the auto advertising for 4 months. In 4 months, based on my basic ultra-conservative projections, they're going to have a profit after 4 months of, hold on, I'll tell you, $46.40. That's based on them, on each person only getting one person a month. So that works out to 14 people in their downline or something like that. So after 4 months, they can't come back into the auto advertising again. They can advertise 12SC all they want, but they cannot, we cannot do the advertising for them because it's not fair to all the other people who will be coming in. If we want to grow this thing into the tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, and millions, I can't have 1 million people coming in here advertising and saying, oh, here's my $10, and then having $10 million worth of advertising going out. You just can't support that without bringing in gobs of people, and then that kills the other thing. 4 million, yeah, that's it. So that's why there's a method to the madness, but in the long run, it allows us to keep our productivity where we want it, continue people coming in, and it becomes a true rotator. We're rotating people in, we're getting them some money, getting them profitable, helping them build a downline, and then they're booted out and they're on their own. It's just like raising a kid. At some point in time, you boot the kid out. Kid, you do all you could do, and now the kid's off and on his or her own. Same philosophy, same basic principle here. We want to help the masses. If we want to help the masses, that's great, but we got to do it in small increments. Exactly. The pup becomes a big dog. Except the big dogs never leave home. Okay, so that's what we're doing. So if you have not paid for the advertising co-op, hold off. Don't worry. Those of you who have paid, Ken has a list. We know who you are. I will set you up manually in the co-op for 30 days. Ken is already looking on the advertising. I've got other people that will be coming on board to do advertising when we get to that point. So that's what we're doing, and that's the way that we're going to approach this. Can we do this into infinity? Yes, because people die. Yes, because people are born. Yes, because new people turn 18, 19, 40 every single day. So there's going to always be attrition, but there'll always be new people coming in. And it allows us to build and run the business and do things without telling people that they're going to instantly make $220,000 overnight. What's the hook? The hook is the bring a friend for free. That's going to be the hook and the simplicity of it all. Again, you saw how simple the quick setup is. Well, this setup is just as simple. The auto advertising is just as simple. That's what we're doing. Let's see, maybe the co-op should be for people who don't have a downline. Well, initially, John, it will be for John/Karen. John comes into Karen's account. I know this because I've called him Karen before and he corrected me, so it's John. Except for now, tonight, maybe it's Karen. Initially, it'll be for the people that are in 12SE now. Anybody that's in it can join it because that's the way we open it up. As the new people come in, that will be explained to them and why. Actually, explained on the page why. Explaining is not simple. It's not that difficult, really, Jim. And further down this page, I started that explanation. But again, and I also have a video on this page. It'll be at the very top to tell people. This is a long page. Other pages that'll be back here will be shorter pages, but they're going to all go to the registration page. And again, I'm just writing this thing. I just started writing this today. I have not proofed it. I have not re-edited it. It takes a couple of days to go through things, and I got to send it off to Robert and Mona, and they do their stuff. So this will look a lot better when it's all said and done, and it'll be laid out in a systematic approach that people can understand if they take the time. If they don't take the time, then you know what? Then we don't need them. I don't want them because they're just like these people up here. All they're doing is looking for that $1 million baby amongst a bunch of rats, and they can just go find all the rats they want. This page is going to be long, but you know what? It has to be long in order to get the points across that I want to get across. Like I said, Alice, there'll be about 3 different pages. This one here will be a long page. The other 2 pages will not be as long as this because it's a different approach. This particular one, it's a concept that I've been thinking about, which is why this one is so long. You know, here's the truth statement. There's 10 or 11 or 12 truth statements on here. Well, I've got to explain that to people. If you read through this, the objective here and the goal here is to captivate them enough, get them to start shaking their heads. Yep, seen that. Yep, that's been there, done that. You know, and that's what these are. These are sales pages. So that's the objective. Now, when we direct them over and they register at 12-second Commute, when they get in their back office, first thing I'm going to hit them with is, hey, you want to get started? This is where you get started. A couple of videos, boom, 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 upgrade and go on. So that's all. And again, you know, you got, and I realize that, Allison, you got the two sides. Some people swear by long sales pages, some people swear at them. Same thing with short pages. Some people swear at them, some people swear by them. I don't know. Whatever works that's really all that matters. So it's a matter of testing. So that's that. Keep your questions coming. Update on Pesa. I have submitted all my corporate documentation to them. I am now waiting for them to approve and accept my ownership of ISO Register Incorporated and all the other crap that I had to do with them. I also have to get them to approve payment processing at 12SC. That takes, they said I should hear back from them by Wednesday or Thursday of this week, but I cannot add it to the site until I have their approval, even though it was kind of funny. I was talking to them, they said, yeah, you can put our buttons on the site now, but you just can't take payments. It's like, why? Why would I want to do that? It's like, you married my wife, but I can't have her. I don't get the point. So, no, I'm not putting your buttons on my site until you approve my site. So, anyway, hopefully by sometime this week, we'll get the approval. SK has gone through and they've got everything ready. So by early next week, Pesa will be an additional payment option for people buying 12-second Commute as well as paying for the auto advertising. So those are some little updates for you. Okay, questions now. I blah blah enough. I'm almost out of time. What questions you got? No, Alan. Actually, because of the simplicity of this, you can only promote one page. You will not be able to use a tracking link. It will track for you. You have to use the links that are assigned in your back office. And again, I don't do this to block out ad trackers. I do this because when we advertise, well, I do it to block out ad trackers, but not for the reason you're thinking. I do it because with an ad tracker, Alan, I'm going to use Alan, I'm going to pick on Alan for a second. Alan can come in, put an ad tracker in the auto advertising. We look at it, approve it. He's got to go into one of the pages. 2 weeks later, Alan sneaks into his ad tracker, changes that redirect, going to a site that we're not supposed to promote. It takes our time, it takes our resources, it takes our energy to have to monitor that. So with the way I'm setting this thing up, I'm not going to have to monitor these pages. I had to go into the I-10 today and go through over 500 links, which I got through about 100, and I found about 17 pages where people had changed the links on me because they had an ad tracker. They were sending it to auto sites. They were sending it to different places. With this auto advertising, the only links that are back there are the ones that we approve. So there's no monitoring that we have to do. It keeps things simple and it keeps things running. You will have a stat tracker back there where you can check and see how many hits you're getting. If you want to do testing like what you're proposing, Alan, then you can create a rotator outside of the auto advertising and test the one on your own, and then bring it, then choose the one you want to use in the auto advertising. It's not in here yet, Eric. It won't be in here probably the end of the week, first of the week is when this will be live. I'm shooting for the end of the week, but I might not make it live until Monday, and that's when we'll actually start the advertising. So again, all this that part is coming. You'll see it in the back office. Can you talk about the ClickBank Mall, a great resource that no one offers in a package like 12SC offers? Okay, the ClickBank Mall, for those of you who have not looked at that or do not know what we're talking about, is there in your back office of 12-second commute, there's an additional resources section. When you click on that, and you can bring up the CB Mall setup. The CB Mall is ClickBank Mall. Probably won't, no, we'll start on the 9th, probably the 13th. Well, as soon as I can get this live, Allison, is when it's going to start. Your ClickBank Mall only takes you a few seconds to set up. All you need is a ClickBank ID. You can go to clickbank.com and get that for free. You just set up an account over there. What this does is you put in your ClickBank ID. You have the option of having a, let me get this link, hold on. That is what your ClickBank Mall looks like. I know, I think I started before a lot of people got in, so bear with me on this. On the 12SC Mall. Anytime somebody comes and finds your ClickBank Mall, this is not something you have to advertise, but again, get it set up because it is tied into ClickBank. Since it is tied into ClickBank, it will generate traffic. This banner over here on the right side, that's your banner. You control where you direct people when they click on that banner. You can send them to 12SC or any business that you have out there. Anytime they come in here and so they click on architecture and they click on Curso Haggis, whatever that is, well, that brings up a pop-up window. If they go in and they buy something from ClickBank, it will generate a commission to you back at ClickBank. Now that commission varies by product and service, but it's just an additional resource for you to have and for you to use. You'll also notice when they click on any of these links, in the middle of the page, there's a banner that says, do you want to earn money online or something else? That is directly tied into your 12SC affiliate account. So not only are you promoting, you have the ability to promote a capture page with the banner on the right, you automatically get a banner for 12SC, and you can generate money through ClickBank itself. Pretty cool little feature. Again, if you have not set that up, go into your additional resources, set it up. All you need is a ClickBank ID and a URL of where you want to send people when they click on your banner. You don't have to promote it. You don't have to touch it. Just let it float around on the internet and build business for you and build resources for you. We'll be notified when 30 days are up. I forget how I built this system. I think so, but I don't know. I don't know that for sure. Sophie, as far as notification. Can we iframe mask them all? I don't know. You can mask the URL, whether you can mask them all or not. Iframe mask, I don't know, because I don't know enough about iframing. I've heard that terminology. It's over my head. Does 12SC offer an ebook resale mall like the ClickBank mall? Does 12SC offer an ebook resale mall? It will offer, it's called the RH, God, I forgot what I call it. RHP, RFH 100? It's RFH 100. Yeah. RHY? That doesn't sound right. Anyway, it's R something 100. They're working on that. So yes, that will allow you the ability, RFY 100. Okay. RFY, that's right, Wanda. Thank you. If you want to know everything, if you guys want to know something, ask Wanda. She's on top of all this stuff. That is being built. That will give you the ability to have your own ebook resell, call it a mall, call it a page, whatever. The cool thing about that, 100% of the money goes directly to you. It doesn't go to us. It's not an affiliate program. You're going to set the price. You're going to choose the products. The system's going to build a page where you put those products on there. The system does all the work. All you have to do is advertise that your RFY 100 page. People buy from you. They're paying you through PayPal or Payza directly. When they pay, the system will send them a download link. The other cool part about that is it's going to also have an RFY 100 autoresponder list. So when somebody buys, boom, they go into your autoresponder, a whole separate list, so you're building another list. So this is a quick setup, but this time all they have to do is buy from you, and they go into your RFY 100. So that's coming. Can we put our own book in there? No. If you want something like that, you would have to send the book to Wanda. She would have to upload it into the ebook resource center. Excuse me, and then it will be available. It will be available to everybody, not just you. One note on the ebook resource center: some people have been complaining this does not work yet. That's correct. It does not work yet because we haven't gotten to it yet. We added it in here. I may just have SK take that thing off. We've added it in here, but we have not started uploading things. So bear with us. Wanda's busy as a bee right now, just handling the video training center, but there will be plenty of resources. Remember, each of you has an Ultimate License account. There's over 580 ebooks, downloads, products, and things over there that you have full access to. So if you need ebooks, you can go there and get them from the UL site. That's why we gave that to you. In lieu of the ebook resource center that we're still populating and getting set up. Good questions. Anybody else have anything? Look, I've taken a lot of your time. I'm not going to cut you short, but does anybody else have any other questions they need addressed? You don't right now, John. It's being built. That's something that's coming. That's SK's working on that. I keep throwing the little things, and that keeps getting put on the back burner. Same thing with the blog. The blog's coming, Jim. It just keeps getting pushed back a little bit, which I hate, but just like this auto advertising thing popped up, I didn't want to have to do this, but I've got to simplify it. So when I throw something new at them, they do that. No, the blog is going to be the 12SC. It's live now, actually. It's 12scblog.com. It's the original blog that we had a few years ago. They've just made, I purchased the upgraded script, and they've added a whole lot of new features to it. They've got it tied into Facebook and Twitter and all that kind of stuff. So it gives you a lot more power and control, and supposedly it's supposed to be a little easier to set up. So that will be coming. Still okay to use. Yeah. You can use it. That's one of the problems is they went and they upgraded it, and it threw out everybody's original blog, and we couldn't have that, so we had to revert back to the old one. And that's one of the other things they're working on is trying to get this script to overwrite what they want it to overwrite without overwriting everything. Yes, Grant, the blog that you have there is still good. It still works. It still functions. Yes, you're still good at 12scblog.com. And again, for those of you who are new to 12sc, you will get access to the 12sc blog. No extra cost. You'll be able to create your own blog at the 12sc blog, 12scblog.com. You can't do it now, but you will be able to. Once, the original members have access to it. New members will have access to it. There's the URL. Thank you, Harvey. URL for the ClickBank model is different for each person. Maple, you'll find that again. Yours is going to be different from mine, but after you get out of the conference, go to your additional resources, scroll across, and go to the CD Mall setup, and you'll be all set up. How come there's no link to the blog in the back office? I took it out a couple of years ago because the blog that we had, in my opinion, was very difficult to use. There will be, once we get the new script set up and we have everything in place to monitor and maintain that particular service, there will be a link for the 12sc blog in your back office. Coming soon. Anybody else got any questions? I think you're going to see once, I can't find links to Traffic Exchange. The Traffic Exchange. There's a couple of different places. Actually, you know what? I'm glad you brought that up. If you click on the QS Now link and scroll down that page, there's a bunch of different traffic exchanges and links to advertising back there. Also on the Add Discounts, if you click on that particular link in your back office, you'll see a bunch of different discounted advertising services that we've partnered up with. Now again, what we've done with this is we've gone out to them and said, I don't want commissions, I want my clients, my upgraded clients to have discounts. That's what they've done. So there's special order pages for all these. We just got a thing from, was it Easy Hits for You, I think? Is that Easy Hits? Again, it's one of those, it's a big traffic exchange. We've got a partnership with them. I think, from memory, I think they're giving, Easy Hits for You, thanks, Ken. I think they're giving, this is for new accounts only, so if you have an account there, it's not going to do you any good, unfortunately, but I think they're giving everybody a 20% discount on any they may buy there. I don't have a traffic exchange, John. I have ISO register, but that's not really a traffic exchange. So anyway, I'll be adding the Easy Hits for You discount into the ad discount. I don't make a dime from this stuff. If you buy any of these discounted advertising, it's between you and them. You're not required to. It's just an additional resource if you have access. I think the Easy Hits is a permanent thing. Let me look real fast, Jim. Hold on.
Okay, we got some dead air here, waiting for Daryl to get back. Waiting for Daryl to get back. Had to go back to the live training room. Turn me back
they
on.
say receive 20% extra bonus on all purchases of credits, banner, and text ad impressions. So it's, the way I read that is ongoing. So anytime you buy, you get an additional 20%. It's not 20% discount, it's 20% extra on anything that you buy from them. Okay, so that one will be coming in there, and we're still working on some other, we'll keep adding to the Ad Discount Center over time. Let's see, ad discounts. I tried joining Dragon Solo Ads Plus, but no success. After registering, she went back to the home page. Should I be yes, you need it. That's one of the things, Ginger. I'm glad you brought that up. I can't help you with support on any of these ad discounts. If any of these people screw you around, I want to know about that because I will remove their service from back here. But if you need support, you need to address it with each individual site because that's part of the thing. I can't intervene on and help with that. So I'm glad you brought that up. Okay, anybody else got anything? It is now 10:13 my time. Can we delete the present account and open a new account through the 12SC link? So I don't know, if you're talking about easy hits for you, they probably have ways to track that. I can't say you can or can't. They say for new accounts only. So, you know, I don't want to speak out of turn here. People do that a lot with other things. See, I have ways to monitor that kind of thing to keep you from doing that. I would think a lot of other places have the same thing, especially a big site like that. But at any rate, you know, again, I can't say yes or no because that's something you have to decide on. Taking a chance if you already have an account there. I know a lot of people will sign up for different things and check out the OTOs and then go back and sign up again and again and again until they get the best OTO. So it's kind of the same thing. But again, you know, glad you're here, Andy. If you're a proxy address, you can get away with it. All right, you want to explain what a proxy address is, Mr. You people learn to speak. Tell people what a proxy address is.
Different IP address.
All right, why don't you just say different IP address? All right, if you have a different IP address, you can get away with it. And most, if you don't, unless you have a corporate account through your ISP, your internet service provider, you probably have get a different IP every time you log in. Static you usually have to pay extra for. Like we have a static, but we have a corporate account, and we have to pay extra for that stupid static IP address. But a lot of places they don't do that; they just assign an IP address whenever you log on. Okay, so there you go. Anybody else got anything they want to ask in English or speak in English? Or write in English? Speak down to the D.
Okay, Daryl's getting tired, you can tell.
Okay, then I don't see any other questions. I'll stick around for just a couple extra minutes. You got that right. I can't spell HTML, and I do stick people when I design. I want to thank you for your time, your patience, your understanding, your support. We will have the new system in place as quickly as possible. If you want to join the auto advertising, you're welcome to do so. If you don't, that's okay too. You'll still have access to the sales pages. We're going to help the masses. We're going to keep things affordable. We're going to go out there and we're going to put scammers on notice that these idiots that are telling people they can make $7,000 in 2 weeks or $220,000 in a $5 investment. It's got to stop. It stops right now. It stops with us. Spread the word. Help these people. Get them in. Get them excited. And let's teach them exactly how they need to go about successfully building an online business.
Okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to finish this up. I'm going to tell you how to get involved with 12-second commute. So I'm going to pause here and I'm going to change windows. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm still in the conference room, but I've changed windows here. You might hear Daryl pop in. But what I want you to do is I want you to go back into your Silver Fox Lead Factory back office, okay? I want you to log in. Of course, I'm going to log into my account. Alright. I've been with 12-second commute for about 10 years now. I've built my whole foundation. I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars with 12-second commute. You can virtually build a whole, in fact I have, by the way, built a whole website, even a complex website with 12-second commute. Of course, you got the autoresponders, you got everything that you need to build any type of money-making opportunity. In fact, you can build your own if you want with 12-second commute. They have it all. And like Daryl says, if you're with the Aweber, it's going to cost you about $20 a month, but that's all you get is Aweber. Okay, you got to understand that. With 12-second commute, you get it all. I mean, he's got virtually every tool that you need to build any type of money-making opportunity or to promote any type of money-making opportunity back there. But what I want you to do is get into your back office. I want you to go to the Capture Pages tab. Capture Pages. All right. Click on Capture Pages. And then what I want you to do is go down to, this is your profit center. You have 6 capture pages back here. I want you to go to your profit center. Click on that link. Of course, this is my profit center. You're going to have your name there and your phone number. Okay. Of course, my video is going to start up here. You need to turn me off. Hey, Harvey the Silver Fox here. I'm at the Make Money with Harvey the Silver Fox, the Profit Center. Multiple streams of... Alright, so I've got me turned off here. Now what I want you to do is scroll down. Keep scrolling down. Of course, all the big money making opportunities happen to be back here. Of course, I have training videos on that. I'm not going to get into too much detail here. I'm trying to scroll down. I'm scrolling down. Scrolling down. There's a lot of stuff back here, so this profit center really takes up a lot of bandwidth here. Keep on scrolling down, right here. This is it. You want to click on that. You want to go here. You want to sign up. Click on this link here. This is your sponsors link. And when you sign up, of course, you're going to get your free, I think it's a 7-day trial. You're going to go back into 12-second commute, the affiliate center. Let's see if I can take you back here. Affiliate area. That's where you're going to go when you sign up. Okay, you're going to go to the actual, you're going to go to affiliate overview page. Okay, now here's my affiliate link right here. This is where your affiliate link is going to be. Keep in mind that it pays 3 levels deep. All right, you're going to take that link, you're going to copy this link here. Of course, this is mine. And you're going to come back here and your back office here. Go to my personal information. And you're going to go scroll down, you're going to find the 12-second commute right here. Here it is. This is going to be in your back office. Go find that. And you're going to take out your sponsor's affiliate link. Okay. And you're going to paste in your affiliate link. Okay. All right. So that's how that works. Looks like I don't have the, I didn't paste, I pasted something else. Something else is in my cache there. Anyway, I'm not going to save this. So that's how you're going to do it. And I might warn you that that if you decide not to join 12-second commute and you promote your profit center, like I teach you how to do that, you're going to be promoting your sponsors affiliate link. Okay, so I strongly suggest to just do the free trial just to make sure you are positioned. All right, and take out once you sign up, take out your sponsors link and put your link in there. Okay, but that's where you find it. This is where you find it at, right here. Make sure you scroll down here in your profit center, just like I taught you. Come back here, and then you're off and running here. Okay, so there again, I mean, you have every tool that you need to build any type of money-making opportunity back here. So let me take you on a quick tour. I'm going to wrap this up. Okay, autoresponder. Okay, there's so many different little options that you can for the autoresponder. I probably have close to maybe 50, maybe 100,000 people in a variety of different autoresponders back here. Remember, I've been doing this for 10 years. The list is all that matters. The money's in the list. For those people who keep joining other money-making opportunities and you don't have a list, shame on you. I mean, I get people coming into the room all the time saying, well, I ask them, how much money have you made? Well, I haven't made anything. Well, how large is your list? Well, they're confused. They're confused. They're wondering why I'm asking how large is their list, because what they do is they join a money-making opportunity, then they try to figure out how to get people to join them. All right, and that's what their biggest mistake is. So you need to build a list, and you can use these tools in 12-second Commute to do that. And here's an autoresponder, all right? And you can custom design this autoresponder and take it all kinds of different directions here. Broadcast, you can I send out a daily broadcast, sometimes 3 or 4 times a day, to thousands and on my list in 12-second Commute, okay? I can go search for subscribers. I can manage my mailing list, okay? I can run reports. You can see I can do all kinds of fun things back here. But you need an autoresponder. You need to build your own list. Otherwise, you might as well just get out of the internet marketing business, because you're never going to make any money if you don't have a list. Of course, you have a contact manager here. You can manage your subscribers. You can make notes. There's all kinds of neat things you can do back here with this tool. All right. Ad tracker, very important. If you're not using an ad tracker to track your advertising efforts, there again, you're not doing it the right way. That's the reason you're not making money. If you run an ad someplace out there and nobody clicks through, well, how do you know? How do you know if that ad is working or not working? Okay, you need an ad tracker. Capture pages, this is where you can virtually build a whole website. With this capture page system here, then they call it capture pages, okay? But you can call these web pages. But they call it confuses people. They think, oh, it's just a capture page. I can't really use it for anything else. You can build a whole website. Okay? They should call it website pages. All right? So capture pages, search capture pages, add a capture page, view capture pages, view image. Oh, this you can put image. It's powerful back here. Powerful. Lead capture page, banners and ad designs, capture profile. You got it all back here, okay? Here's the affiliate area. I talked about that. Here's the rotator. You can rotate all your capture pages to see which one works the best. Here's training videos, affiliate area videos. I mean, he's got it all back here for you. Smart page videos. He's got it all back here for you. You can't possibly mess this up. Video training center. He's got a training videos for just about, I wonder if I could go back here, video categories, just go back here. I mean, he's got it all back here. This is non-related. Okay, look at this. Here, he's got training videos how to advertise. He's got training videos for affiliate marketing. He's got training videos for Amazon. Backlinking, he's got a training video for that. Blogging, he's got training videos for that. Computer basics. Look at this. Anything you want to learn, any direction you want to go, generating traffic, he's got training videos for that. I can go on, health and fitness, how to make money online training videos, mobile apps, internet marketing training videos, personal growth, SEO training videos, Skype, okay? I haven't got into Skype, but everybody tells me there's lots of money to be made on Skype. Well, here you go. Social media training videos. WordPress. I want to learn WordPress. I don't have time to I just outsource everything. But I'd love to learn WordPress. Websites. Look at this. He's got it all. Remember, he's got the live conference recordings here, okay, for the videos. He's got it all back here. Let's see if I need to get back now. Alright, let's get back to the main page here. Remember the ebook he was talking about? Well, what I'm excited about is I want an ebook mall where I can just put it out there and people can order ebooks from me. I just want to put it on automatic. See the ClickBank Mall down here. If you go down here, it's the ClickBank Mall. There again, I don't make much money on it. I just put it on automatic, and I'm going to do a training video on that. I might make $300, $400, maybe $500 a month, but everything together, see, all these multiple streams of income allow me to make $500 to $1,000 a day. See how that works? Well, where are you going to go out there and find a ClickBank Mall for the price of the 12-second commute? Okay, so he's going to put something together similar to that. It's just going to be the ebook resource center, okay, where you can actually go out there, program it, okay, and have people pay you directly into your Payza account or your PayPal account. I mean, how neat is that? This is exciting. Okay, and remember, you make 100%. You make 100% commissions when you sell an ebook. If you sell it for $10 or $30 or $5 or $2, but you're going to be able to put that money right into your PayPal or Payza account when he gets this thing set up here, the ebook resource center. I can't wait for that one. That's going to be exciting. Here's a program builder. He's got it set up so that you can automatically build lead capture pages. And all you do is it's question and answer. They ask you a question, you answer it, and then by the time you're done, you hit submit, and voila, it builds a lead capture page. I mean, that is really neat, isn't it? I don't use it because I do everything from scratch. Here's your conference room. Remember that you have to, when you do get into the conference room here, remember that you have to turn on the conference reminder service. Remember to do that, okay? Because I get people asking me, well, I didn't know there was a conference. Well, you have to, he's not going to automatically tell you that, all right? But you have to manually get back in here and turn on the conference service to be reminded of the conference on Tuesday nights at 6:30 Pacific Standard Time, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, okay? He's got smart pages back here, web development services, and he's got SEO tools back here, okay? In other words, he's got it all. He's got it all for the price, for actually cheaper than what AWeber cost you. Okay? And there again, he's talking about this co-op here, $10. There again, I don't need it. Okay, so I stay away from it because I have plenty of traffic. I have plenty of people signing up the way I do it. But if you want to, for $10 per month, if you, like you said, if $10 per month might return you $40 or $50, there again, you're not going to get rich, but it'll start building your downline, and that's what you're after. Because remember, it goes 3 levels deep. It pays 3 levels deep, so you can have 10 people in your front level, all right, and they go out and multiply, and they get 10 people, and they get 10 people. Well, that's the reason. See, that's the reason that I keep saying that I could virtually almost retire just off my residual income, off 12-second commute. Okay, so he's got it all back here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you steal this video, like with all my videos out there. You can steal this video and make it your own. All right. If you're watching this video on the internet somewhere, like YouTube or MetaCafe or some of these hosting sites out there, I want you to scroll down into the description. I want you to click on the description. It'll eventually take you to the Silver Fox Lead Factory and become part of the Silver Fox Lead Factory family. If you're a free member or if you're a manager with the Silver Fox, I want you to steal this video and make it your own. Put your affiliate link in the description and use this video for attraction marketing. Because you got to remember that people are looking for ways to build their business. They may not be looking for a way for another money-making opportunity, but they're always looking for a way to build their business. All right. So the reason that I do so well is I never advertise, I never promote any of my money-making opportunities other than in the Profit Center back here. Okay, what I do is I promote the opportunity for somebody to come in and get tools like 12-second commute offers, or I give away 100 free leads every day, or, okay, and this is what I'm excited about here, on this ebook here, you can actually give those ebooks away if you want. So what you do is you give one away, but in order for them to receive that ebook, they have to subscribe to your what? Okay, your autoresponder, so that you can follow up a minimum of 3 times and a maximum of 7 times. All right, that's the key. You have to get yourself in front of somebody for them to pay attention to you a minimum of 3 times and a maximum of 7 times. After the 7th time, if they don't pay attention to you, you might as well just throw that lead away, delete that lead off the list because it's useless. All right. So that's the reason. That's the reason that people like me make the type of money we make, because we don't actually, okay, promote any of our businesses. What we do is we go out there to help people build their business, and it's called cross marketing. Okay, so steal this video, make it your own. Remember back here, let me take you to the, okay, this is the staging area here. All right, you've seen this before. I have all the steps laid out here for you. All right, and you're going to find this video. I have 3 different locations. I haven't decided where I'm going to put it at yet. I'm probably going to put it, let's see here. I'm probably going to put it on the number 23 here, the ClickBank Mall. I'm probably going to put this video in here, number 23. But see, I have it all laid out here for you, gang. Step-by-step instructions on how to work the Silver Fox Lead Factory, how to make $500 to $1,000 a day, like I do, and you can't possibly mess up as long as you follow my step-by-step instructions. But you really need, if you're going to be serious about this business, about making money online, you really need 12-second commute. Is what you need. All right. There again, if you can't afford it at the beginning, don't worry about it. Just when you can, like I said, right now I want you to get back in there, at least get the 7-day free trial, and then when you're in a position, you can upgrade. Okay. Okay, with that said, this is Harvey the Silver Fox. Remember, we do have a live training room 24/7. Let's see what number the live training room is at here. We got the blogs right here, number 12. Go to number 12, all right? And it'll get you into the live training room if you need some help, all right? But first thing you do is, of course, you start with step number 1, and you just work your way down. Just don't jump ahead, all right, because you will be confused. So I'll meet you in the live training room. Remember, the heavy hitters are in there between 9 o'clock in the morning until about 6 o'clock at night. Pacific Standard Time. Okay, that's West Coast time. I keep saying that because people keep getting confused on what the time zones are, and I don't blame them, because I'm confused half the time too on that. All right, but that's the best time to get into the live training room, is between 9 o'clock in the morning until about 6 o'clock at night. Okay, Harvey the Silver Fox saying I'll see you in the live training room. Let's go make some money.